Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is June 15th, 2021. It's actually the 16th now in New York City. So, I've been having issues with my computer, so I can't go live. I can't show you guys my screen. So, this is the only way I can really do videos. And I try to upload it in a regular way, and then I couldn't hear any audio. But I just want to show you guys what really happened today with the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. Why the Brooklyn Nets won today, even though they was down 16 points at one point in the game. So these were the things that we noticed on Patreon earlier in the day. The Brooklyn Nets they came into the game 8-11 versus the Milwaukee Bucks, 8-11 in the playoffs all time, and by winning today they became 9-11. And 9-11 is the 156 prime number, and Milwaukee Bucks and Gematria sums to 156, and the game was played on June 15th on 15/6, like 156. So on 15/6, the Nets become 9-11 all time versus the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs. And the big story of the game was that James Harden came back after his fake injury, and he came back 72 days before his birthday. His full name, James Edward Harden, equals 72 in Gematria. Just like Kevin Durant's full name, Kevin Wayne Durant. And that was a big number, 72, when I was discussing who I thought was going to win the championship, because remember, Dodgers equals 72, and we spoke about how this season could be a tribute to Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers if the Brooklyn Nets win the championship. Because if the Nets do win the championship this year, they will get to 64 wins, because Brooklyn Nets is 64 just like Jackie Robinson. And of course, it was 64 years ago when the Brooklyn Dodgers became the Los Angeles Dodgers when they moved to LA. A lot of people keep asking me who I think is going to represent the Western Conference. It's tricky. It could be Utah. It could be any of the three teams that's still left. All three teams have a narrative, especially Phoenix, because Phoenix is that one team with the 56 connection, and the final starts on the 56 date numerology. I really thought Utah had the best chance because Utah could get to 64 wins if they reach the finals. And that's the big number, 64, that I've been talking about all year. But the Clippers is the other LA team. And, since the Lakers didn't go, it could be the other LA team, the Clippers. Because we are talking about Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers going from Brooklyn to LA 64 years ago. So, I don't know. I don't know who's going to go for the West. I'm taking it one game at a time. But one more stat. James Harden, he came back today, right? Fake injury. His hamstring was hurting him all season. I mean, all playoffs. And then today he looked real fine on the court. He was just running. His stuff is just so funny how, oh my God, people believe all this. But James Harden was 71-63 in the playoffs. He picked up his 72nd win today, 72 days before his birthday. But the big, if you go to my blog, simpletruth.television.blogspot.com, I have all these notes that I'm talking about here. I can't show you guys my screen from my computer is broke. But if you go to my blog, all the stuff is here. All the notes is there. You could go along right with me. So the big thing was the Nets becoming 9-11 versus the Bucks on 15/6, because 9-11 is the 156 prime number. And Milwaukee Bucks in the most basic cipher, the English, the alphabetic order sums to 156. And that's 9/11 is the 156 prime number. Hope you guys can see that. So hopefully I'll get my computer fixed soon enough, and I can go back to doing live stream like I used to. But yeah, and you guys, just because these players get injured, that doesn't mean the team is gonna lose. I mean, today they proved it. Kevin Durant played the entire game, had 49 points, and it was 37 weeks after his birthday, and Milwaukee's 37. People asking me when is this series gonna end. The series could end 4-2 because Jackie Robinson wore number 42, but it could also end 4-3. And there's a reason why it can end on Saturday. Not only Saturday, Juneteenth, special day for Black History, but it's also the 170th day of the year. And remember the All-Star game, the target score was set to 170. So you could end on Saturday or you can end on Thursday, but I'm only gonna discuss that on Patreon. So I don't even know how to look at the chat on this, man. That's too bad. But thanks everybody, and I don't even know how to end the live stream. But thanks everybody. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And let's see what happens on Thursday. Peace out, everybody. Good night.